I was thinking the other day about racism, because obviously I think about it a lot. And we've discussed it before on here, Riley. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I totally agree.
Well, I think that here's what I'm thinking is, nowadays you see a lot of children, a lot of mixed children. You know, you see somebody, and we talked about it a couple weeks ago. There's somebody's Japanese and Filipino, you know, or you see somebody that's from Delaware, and also somebody that's Malaysian. You know, malware, they'll call them or whatever. But when I was young, they called them mixed. Oh, look at that little mixed fella. You know, you'd see a kid, he'd have a white body, one black leg. You know, you'd see a kid, he had a little, maybe he was 10%, maybe he was 10% Pinoy. And he'd have one kind of lean eye, you know. It was just different, man. You'd see, but they call him mixed. Oh, that little fella's mixed. Look at him. You know, you'd see a black kid, but he'd have long blonde hair. You know, and he'd perm his own hair at night. You'd be like, oh, damn, he's something, you know. So it was just a different time. People were more mixed. But I'm thinking that, because there's still some racism out there. You know, and I'll name a couple of groups that do not get along really well. Or they get along well, but there's still some tension. That's a better way to say it. Black and white. Chinese and black. Also, Mexican and black in prison. Okay? And this is all stuff that I've heard from verified people. And the rumor is black versus alien or extraterrestrial, ETs. You know, I have a lot of black friends that have told me that there is low-key beef between extraterrestrials and the urban community. Do you know any, Riley, what groups that have racial tension?
Japanese and Germans.
There you go. And there you go. Right from the little horse's mouth right there. You heard it. And where'd you hear about it?
In school for one.
Okay.
But also for another, a few of my friends that are German.
Sorry about that. I have an email account. But here's what I'm thinking is the way we get to the future, because you see a lot of these fellas now, a lot of these ladies that are doing well when it's mixed culture. You got your Patrick Mahomes is out there. This guy, I mean, who knows what he's doing? This dude do anything he wants. You got, who's somebody that's mixed that does well, Riley?
Me.
Who else? I'm trying to think of a female. There's definitely other people. But here's what I'm saying is that I think eventually every race will be mixed. In 2-3 centuries, you're going to have, everybody is going to be part everything. And then that's when everything gets unlocked, you know. Like we kind of unlock some of the key to the universe when you get to that, that kind of Captain Planet type shit. Basically. Because here's the thing. That's the thing. It's a magic deal. Because everybody's still, people still kind of cornering off for their respect. People still blocking out, posting up for their own races a lot. And I think the key to it all is once you get all of that, all of the rate, once it's all mixed completely, and you get that, Japanatric Mahomes, basically, when you get that full, it's almost like if you took around a cup at a United Nations meeting, or even just a hand, you put your hand out like that, had everybody ejack into your hand at a UN rally or something, or a mixed event. and you mix all of that up, and you put that shit in the oven on high for about 3 hours, bro. I bet when you open it up, you got just a big bundt cake that it would never, ever be racist. And I believe that 1,000%, man. So I'm just trying to think outside of the box. I'm just trying to think of things that could be the end game. I'm just trying to think of the things that would be the end game.
Good evening, good afternoon, and other times. Thanks for watching that video you just saw. I mean, it was okay. But the next video you could watch could be way better. What if you watch a video right now that changes your life? Well, you could watch this one, or watch this one. Watch this one, watch this one, watch this one. Ah!